Assalamualaikum. Welcome to 10th class social. Myself Reshma Sultana, teacher of United Public School Tandur. In the last session, we discussed about income and other goals. I hope you all understood that. Now today we will discuss about development as progress over time. How we develop from time to time. Now we will see that in detail. Let us see. Some countries are ahead of the others in terms of human development indicators. Similarly, some states have better indicators of human development. In some countries there is ahead of human development indicators. Likewise, in some states also there is a better human development. Though within a state there may be variations. There are so many variations in some states. Some districts may be more advanced than others. Some districts are more advanced. They are developing more than other states. Remember that comparison and ranks have little use by them. They are only useful if these indicators can make us think in meaningful ways as to why are some behind the others. Here is telling in this that some states are developing more than other states. Why some states are behind to the others? That is the main reason why some countries are developing and some countries are behind of developing. They are not developing. Why? What is the reason behind this? Low performance on any of the human development indicators is a sign that certain aspects of people's lives needs more attention than the others. This is the reason why the human development is in some states they are developing and some states they are not developing, because the certain aspects of people's lives needs more attention than the others. Alternately, we could ask why are some ahead of others. Say, why are many more children in Himachal Pradesh going to school on an average than in other states? See here what he is telling. Many more children in Himachal Pradesh going to school on average than other states. What is the reason? To know this, let us look closely at what has come to be called the schooling revolution in Himachal Pradesh. We are now talking about the state of Himachal Pradesh. It has some interesting insights to offer, particularly how so many factors need to come together to make change possible. If you want to change anything, we have to so many factors we have to together, then it will be possible. What possible? Development is indeed a complex phenomenon. So we can say that development is a complex phenomenon. Okay, have you understood? At the time of Indian independence, when saying at the time of Indian independence, when India got independence, I hope all of you know, in the year 1947, like more other states in India, Himachal Pradesh had very low levels of education. At the time of independence, Himachal Pradesh has low level of education. There is low level of education in Himachal Pradesh. Being a hilly region with low density of population, in many villages, spread of schools, particularly to the rural areas, appear to be big challenge. Why there is a low level of education? Because this is a hilly region and density of population in many villages in the rural areas, and also there is no spread of schools, particularly in rural areas. However, both the government of Himachal Pradesh and the people of the state were keen on access to better education. Then from that, both the government of Himachal Pradesh and the people they wanted to increase and develop the state to be in the better education. How to translate this aspiration to reality for all the children? This is a question. How to translate this aspiration to reality of the education of the children? The government started schools and made sure that education was largely free or cost very little of parents. How they developed the schools? How they developed the education in Himachal Pradesh? Free of cost. So in some schools there is no fees, and in some schools there is very little fee that can be very easy to pay the fee for the parents. Okay. Further, it tried to ensure that these schools had at least the minimum facilities like teachers, classrooms, toilets, drinking water, etc. And it has a least minimum facility. There are no facilities, but in least number of facilities like teachers, classrooms, toilets and drinking water, etc. Okay. As the years went by, these facilities are improved and expanded. By the time had gone, so many facilities have improved and the education and schools have also expanded. More schools were opened and teachers were appointed so that many more children could study easily. Of course, to open schools and run them well, the government had to spend money. If you want to open the schools and run them well, then government had to spend the money for the schools. Among the Indian states, Himachal Pradesh has the distinction of one of the highest spending from the government budget on education of each child. So, Himachal Pradesh government what had decided to give the higher spending from the government budget on education for the each child. In the year 2005, the average spending on education by the government Indian states was rupees 1049 per child. On the other hand, Himachal Pradesh was spending rupees 2005 per child. In other states, the government had spending rupees 1049 per child, but in Himachal Pradesh, they are spending 2005 per child. For what purpose? To improve the education in Himachal Pradesh. Okay. The high priority on education paid off in an intensive survey on schooling done in 1996 and repeated in 2006. The surveys noted in the year 1996 and 2006 they done the survey in the schools. See here what has done. Students in Himachal Pradesh come to school enthusiastically. On an overwhelming proportion of students enjoyed their schooling experience. The teacher loves us and teaches us well, said Neha. One of the students told that we are enjoying a lot by studying and teachers also love us and teach us very well, said Neha. She is a student of class 4th in village in Chamba. This is the name of the village. 4th class girls said that she is very enjoying by studying and teachers also love us and teaching very well, said Neha. She is in class 4 and in the village Chamba. Okay. Children had dreams of studying till higher classes and aspirations to be policemen, scientists and teachers. They have a goal and aspirations to become some of the policemen, some are scientists and teachers. The attendance rate was very high in primary classes but also among older children, and the attendance also very high in primary classes also. Okay. Up to here I want to stop this. In the next video I will continue the lesson. I hope you all understood this. If you have any doubts, they can contact me. I will clarify the doubt. Now there is assignment. See here. See here assignment is 8th question. What is the per capita income of Himachal Pradesh? Do you think higher incomes can make it easier for parents to send to school? Discuss. You have to discuss about the higher incomes can make the easier for parents or not. First to send the children to school. You have to discuss that. Okay. Why was it necessary for the government to run schools in Himachal Pradesh? You have to write this. Okay. This is 8th question is assignment. You have to write and send it to me. We will meet in the next class. Thank you.